Stop! Take your hand off the backspace key. You have been staring at that same sentence for 20 minutes. You typed it, you deleted it, you typed it again. You tell yourself you're just improving quality. You are lying. You are afraid. Welcome to The Perfectionist, the mental bug that disguises fear as high standards. And right now, it is killing your potential. Here's the thing about the perfectionist. It's not about excellence. It's about fear. Fear of judgment. Fear of failure. Fear that if you put something imperfect out into the world, everyone will see that you're not good enough. So the perfectionist keeps raising the bar. Just one more edit, just one more revision. And you never finish, because perfect doesn't exist. But the perfectionist doesn't know that. Your brain is running a quality check that has no passing grade. It's scanning for flaws. And when you're looking for problems, you'll always find them. This happens because your brain has linked your work to your worth. If the work is flawed, you're flawed. So every mistake feels personal. But here's the trap. The perfectionist isn't protecting you from failure. It's guaranteeing it. Because unfinished work can't succeed. And work you never share, it doesn't exist. Let's talk about where this comes from. The perfectionist usually shows up early. Maybe you got praise for being the smart one. Or maybe you learned that mistakes meant disappointment. Either way, your brain made a connection. Perfect performance equals safety. Psychologists call this conditional self-worth. Your value depends on your output. But when your self-worth is conditional, you can't relax. The perfectionist never rests, and neither do you. Now here's where it gets worse. The perfectionist has a best friend, the procrastinator. You want to start, but the perfectionist says, if you can't do it perfectly, don't start at all. So you don't start. You freeze. This is called maladaptive perfectionism. It paralyzes you. So you either don't start or you never finish. Either way, the perfectionist wins and you lose. Let's talk about all or nothing thinking. Your brain sees two options, perfect or failure. There's no middle ground. You wrote a great essay, but there's one weak paragraph? Ruined. You gave a solid presentation, but stumbled on one word? Failed. This is cognitive distortion. Your brain is lying to you, but it feels true because the perfectionist is loud. Here's the other problem. The perfectionist kills creativity. Creativity requires experimentation, failing in interesting ways, but the perfectionist can't tolerate that. So you play it safe. You stick to what works. And slowly, your work becomes boring. Technically correct, but lifeless. The irony? In trying to be perfect, you make your work worse. Alright, so how do you work with the perfectionist? Strategy 1. Set a good enough standard. Before you begin, decide what done looks like. Not perfect, done. Strategy 2. Time box your perfectionism. Give yourself 30 minutes to polish. When the timer goes off, you ship it. The perfectionist thrives on unlimited time. Take that away, and it loses power. Strategy 3. Expose yourself to imperfection. Send an email with a typo. Submit work before you're ready. Nothing bad will happen. Here's the truth. Done is better than perfect. Because done can be improved. Perfect never ships. Done builds momentum. Perfect creates paralysis. So, what project is the perfectionist holding hostage right now? The essay? The email? Drop it in the comments. Let's normalize unfinished drafts. Next week, Localhost episode 5, The People Pleaser. When you say yes, but mean no. See you next time. And hey, your good enough is better than most people's perfect. Ship it.